There's a lot running through Romeo's mind in this entry. Welcome back to the 29th reading in the Wherefore Journal series. If you're new here, every Thursday we explore selected passages from Romeo and Julian's private journals, the entries that were never meant for anyone else to read. Before we dive in, if you are not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can follow their journey each week. And don't miss our Monday shorts where I share sneak previews and behind the scenes insights into the story. One of those things running through his mind? Of course, Julian is one of those things. But this time, something much bigger suddenly hits him. A realization, a possibility. And the ultimate question becomes, have they finally done something that could get them discovered? Because if they have, everything changes. So let's dive in and find out. Potential spoiler alert? Maybe.
Sunday, May 28th, 2023, 10:12 a.m. Entry by Romeo. I'm sitting here in my room, waiting for Esca to show up. We're actually supposed to meet Julian and JJ at the mall at 11 a.m. Esca's picking me up at 10:45, so I figured I'd jot down some thoughts. I'm starting to get a little nervous about prom on Saturday. Honestly, I don't even want to go. If Julian were my date, I know I wouldn't have a single issue with the idea, but it's just not the same. Yeah, JJ is awesome, but when you have a boyfriend and can't spend what some people call the most important night of their high school careers with him, why bother? Why? Because of the optics. What if someone sees us and word gets back to his family? That's a horrible situation to deal with, especially when we're so close to the plan potentially working out. All we have to do is make it through the summer. This whole thing got me thinking. I don't want to go into detail here about what's on my mind. Better to keep things vague in case this journal goes missing before the plan happens. It's vague, I know, but this is my journal and I can write whatever I want. Not even sure why I brought it up. What I really need to do is focus on the present. I keep telling Julian to relax and be patient, but I need to take my own advice. I trust JJ and what she's planned. Julian and I agreed to it after all. It sounds pretty amazing and will be incredible if we manage to pull it off. Oh shit! What are we going to do about graduation? That's the one thing we haven't planned for, or even thought about. Oh, I need to bring this up with JJ today when I see her. Seriously, how did we overlook this? JJ literally plans for everything. The simplest solution is for one of us to skip it, but the real question is who? I know Mom will want to see me graduate. Dad probably won't care as much, but I'm sure Mom would drag him along. If both Julian and I go and his brother is there, that's the real problem. His family will probably want to save face and look good, so I'm sure they'll insist on being there. If Tyler sees me walk across the stage and hears my name, it could cause a full-blown meltdown in the audience. This is what happens when two families are at war. Now everyone knows why I avoid the family business. It's too much drama. I shouldn't talk though, because our situation is a bit dramatic too. That said, I feel like we've got it under control at this point. What could possibly go wrong? Esca's on his way, so I should probably get ready and brush my teeth. JJ just texted me to let me know that Esca's coming. Julian and I still don't know what's going on between those two, but honestly, they're perfect for each other. I haven't answered her yet, so I know there'll be a follow-up text within the next minute. Yep, there it is. Okay, I need to answer her before she calls me. After that, I'll brush my teeth, maybe grab a bottle of water, and head out the door. I need to make sure I have the gift card on me. Back later.
What a sigh of relief. Well, sort of. Because apparently JJ, might have actually made a mistake. Graduation? Really? I thought her whole thing was be prepared for everything. But even the best planner can miss something once in a while, right? Nobody's perfect. Although, maybe don't tell Romeo and Julian that. They are both convinced that the other one is. And honestly, there's already so much happening in Romeo's head here, and this is just the beginning of the morning. Because what comes later in this entry, that's where things really escalate. There's the excitement of seeing Julian, the frustration surrounding prom, and the reality that he can't go with the person he loves. That alone hurts enough. But then there's another question quietly lingering in the background. What exactly is happening between Esca and JJ? Because Romeo is definitely starting to wonder. And honestly, can you really blame him? And then comes the real bombshell, the terrifying possibility that they could actually be discovered at graduation. Not someday, not eventually, soon. Very, very soon. You can feel Romeo spiraling through every possible outcome in real time. Thankfully, he gets interrupted before he completely disappears into his own thoughts, because right then a text comes through from JJ, and suddenly everything shifts again. If you're enjoying these readings, make sure to like the video. It really helps more people discover Romeo and Julian's story. Then subscribe so you don't miss what happens next in Wherefore Art Thou Journals. New readings every Thursday with shorts every Monday. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you think JJ actually made a mistake here, or is she still somehow 10 steps ahead of everyone else? Let's talk about it. And if you want the full story, including everything I don't read here, you can order Wherefore Art Thou Journals Volume 1 through the links in the description or at romeoandjulian.com. Until next Thursday, keep your heart open, your journal close, and your story unfolding.